If it's not in my calendar, it ain't happening. I'm not showing up. I don't care who you are, what we plan to do. If it's not here, I'm gonna forget about it and I will be a no-show. Hey babes, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Kate. Hello. If you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're returning, it's nice to see you. If you are not new, you know that I do many of these types of videos. So what's on my iPhone? I focus on productivity, minimalism, aesthetic, obviously, but just like productive, like straight to the point, no time to waste. You guys know I'm a mom now, so I have a 7-month-old baby, which is crazy. So yeah, I don't have time to play around. I don't have time to be looking through 10 pages of apps to find the one that I'm looking for.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I have arranged my iPhone once again because you guys seem to love these videos. This one is very focused on productivity, but also on like organization. So I do a lot of organizing videos as well, and it's something that is a theme pretty much everywhere in my life, like in every aspect of it. So sticking to the organization theme, but also to the apps that come with the iPhone. So I have tried to look for different apps for like calendars and journaling, and I always kind of go back to the ones that come with the iPhone. There's just something about them. They have a place in my heart. I don't know what it is, but I really like them. I also like that it all matches. Like my brain recognizes the iPhone icons as the iPhone icon. So I already know right off the bat what is what on my phone. I did also the neutral theme. I will link that video for you guys down below. And that lasted about 2-3 weeks, I would say. And two problems. I couldn't see the notification dots, and it's just not maintainable long term for me because I like to switch things around on my iPhone, and to create the new icons every single time, it's a lot of work. And as I said, I have a baby, so I don't have time for that. But if you like that style of iPhone, definitely check out that video. But yeah, let's get into this one, and I will go over my apps and my aesthetic and the organization, productivity, etc. So let's get into it. All right, so this is my phone. So this is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I've been using this phone for a few years now, and honestly, I really do like it. It's like the camera quality and the actual phone itself. I also find it pretty, and I always say this, but it doesn't actually look gold. It looks like silver almost, but it is the gold iPhone 14 Pro Max. And then I also have this clear case. I've been asked so many times, where is it from? It's from a kiosk at the mall in my area. So I don't know, they probably got it on Amazon or on eBay, to be honest. It's just this like clear silicone case. It is starting to get a little bit yellow. I don't know if you guys can see that, but a lot of the clear cases do get yellow. That's why I don't invest in an expensive clear case. I just buy like a cheap one on Amazon or just like at a kiosk, as I said. So yeah, they do get yellow just with like the oil of our fingers, and then I have makeup and spray tan and all that stuff. So I do try to keep it as clean as I can. I do take my phone out and clean it, but yeah, clear cases are a hard one for sure. So let's get into the actual phone. This is not my usual background. This is a background I had before I had my baby. So I was packing my hospital bag, and I took a picture of Gucci, my dog, and I have like Inception, like a picture of a picture. So yeah, that's just the picture for this video. We actually don't post her on the internet, so I just have my dog for these types of videos. But yeah, this is what my phone looks like. Now I did change my phone to French since the last time I did a video, so this might look a little bit different because obviously it's in French. So if your iPhone is not in French, don't be confused. Right now I do have my do not disturb on. You guys can see that little icon. I work a lot with the do not disturb options. I actually deleted the other ones that was here because I only use these two. So I just deleted the other one. So I use do not disturb, and then sleep. Do not disturb, I have some contacts that can kind of like bypass the do not disturb option. So I will still get notified that these people are trying to contact me. These are my emergency contacts, my child's father, my best friend, my mom, my aunt, and my other best friend. So these are the people that can bypass the do not disturb. Now, if I have sleep mode on, nobody can get through this. I actually don't use this for sleep because in case of emergency, I'm a little bit paranoid. I have anxiety about that stuff, so I never put this on other than if I'm screen recording something like for a video, or if I'm talking to you guys, if I'm doing like a video or something like that. So this will notify people that I have a sleep on, but I'm not actually sleeping. But regardless, I could call it whatever I want. I could call it filming, YouTube, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep my do not disturb on for this video. This is my home screen, which I know looks so bare, but that's the point. So what I do for the background here, usually I just do the blurred version of my lock screen for my home screen. Sometimes I'll do like a motivational thing I find on Pinterest. Pinterest is my best friend. Pinterest is also how I find these like setups, like the iPhone layouts and stuff. So I will just go on Pinterest and look up minimal iPhone or aesthetic iPhone layout, something like that. And then I kind of copy what they do. So I take elements from each picture and I make it my own. So this is my setup, which I know looks very minimal, but we'll get there. I did my apps in order of like mostly what I use the most and what is most productive for me. That's kind of like the key. So I know first thing in the morning when I wake up, I look at my calendar. I've said this many, many times. First thing I do, I check my calendar. So let's go into a random day as an example. So if I click on the 8th of May, I know that I'm on parental leave. This is for HR reasons. I have like the exact dates in here. Now I will get into how I organize these, but my calendar is basically coded, not color coded, but coded by emojis, because I like to have everything in the same calendar. So you can also modify the color of different items by adding different color calendars. So I could do like home, and then work could be like green, for example, or things like that. Now I like everything pink. That's my favorite color. So I like to keep everything pink, and then I just color code with emojis. So it's an emoji code. So if it's something HR related, this is like a little pen. If it's my payday, I have a little bag of money. And I also have a pink heart for things that I like to do. So this is like if I'm hanging out with friends or family or something. It's mostly when I'm hanging out with someone, it's a pink heart. That's when I know it's something fun and exciting. Now I'm gonna do an example of something that I would put in. So let's say I had, I don't know, what are we gonna do? Let's say I'm gonna do a car repair. So I would put a car. So now I would look for the actual mechanic. So let's just say Speedy, and I'm gonna do the one on, I don't know, this one, wherever that is. So I'm gonna put that in. Now I know that it's at 3. Now this is a tip that I just kind of figured out on my own, but when you're putting in a time, be sure to put in the actual time, because the calendar on iPhone automatically puts this time as the time it is now. So it will it'll think that you're doing this event, like even if it's another day, at the same time it is right now that you're booking it. So always make sure that you got the time. So let's say I'm doing a car repair at whatever, 1. So that's 1 p.m. And then I'm gonna do I'm not inviting anybody. I'm gonna do an alarm 5 minutes before. And then let's say I need to bring new license. I'm just making this up as I go. Bring new license, and then bring proof of insurance. I don't know. But I'm gonna write things in the notes. And this is something I learned in my previous career as an executive assistant. I write everything down. And then let's say I also ordered something for, it doesn't really make sense for a car, but let's say I'm going to pick an order up. I'll put like the order number in here. So order number 123. And I know that when I get there, the appointment is on the 2nd floor and the code to get in is 546. I don't know. So I write all the information. I literally just made this up on the spot, but I write all the information that I need in here. So it's not just car repair, because I'm going to be wondering where I'm going, like what's going on, but having everything at one spot is the best thing that I can recommend. That's really how I stay organized for like events and stuff, which is like if it's not in my calendar, it ain't happening. I'm not showing up. I don't care who you are, what we plan to do. If it's not here, I'm gonna forget about it and I will be a no-show. So as soon as I have something to put into my calendar, I write it down. Now my reminders. So reminders I use very often. So I have upcoming. So these are the things that are coming in the future. And I set up the little icon, and then I also set up the color. And then today I have my little list, and then groceries I'm sharing with my boyfriend. So this one is a list that you can actually share with people. So you can share a shopping list, whatever, with someone else, which is really cool. You both can input in it. I use reminders very, very often. That is why it's the second one here. Usually if I don't have do not disturb on, you're gonna see it. There's like a little number, like a notification number with the amount of reminders I have left to complete, obviously. And that just kind of keeps me on track. Notes, I use notes 25 times a day. I love my notes app, and I have the notes organized by emoji as well. So I'm not going to go into that because I have some personal stuff on there, but I use notes all the time. Obviously I'm looking things up. Clock, that is for my alarms in the morning. So yeah. Camera, obviously, pictures, obviously, and then settings. I don't use settings as often as the other apps, but I like to have quick access to it. If I'm trying to do something in my settings, I know like real quick it's right there. Bottom, this to me is clashing a little bit because this is not green, but that's okay. This is my ways of communicating for like personal reasons. So texting, calling, well, not necessarily personal, but FaceTime. And then this is my email. So I have two emails. I have a professional email for jobs and stuff, which I recommend you do. And then I have another email for like shopping, receipts, coupons, whatever. I have two emails coming out of there for personal reasons. Now I also have a work email associated with my YouTube. We'll get into that. Second page, this right here, I don't know what to do with yet. So ignore that is not a folder, because this, to me, my OCD can't handle this, but I'm trying to figure out what to put as a folder here. So yeah, let's get into these. The order of these are productivity, but also the ones that I use more often are at the beginning of the folders. So health, as example, this is my period tracker, my health app, and then my fitness. This one I use often because I'm on my Apple Watch all day long, and like I'm closing my rings and stuff, and I'm very active, so I use that one often. This is the app that is associated with my scale. So I go on this every morning because I weigh myself. This is my calorie tracker app. This is my Nike Run Club. I actually just downloaded that the other day because I've started running, so that's gonna be handy for that. Pillow, you guys can see I don't go on there often, but I do get notifications on my Apple Watch when it's my bedtime, just like as a little reminder. Sweatcoin, I don't use it very often, but I do check in here and there. So it's basically an app. I think I have a discount code down below for you guys if I'm remembering correctly. It's basically an app where you do a lot of steps and then you can collect coins and redeem them for gifts. Clean Time app is my sober time. So shout out if you are clean and sober. I'm with you. Can Immunize is for the baby's vaccinations. This is two pregnancy apps that I can't let go of just because I've tracked my pregnancy in those, and it's just sweet to have those memories. And then my Apple Watch, I don't go on very often to like change the interface or anything, but it's here if I need it. Financial, this one is very important. I do check this every day. So I have my bank app, my spending app. PayPal is how I get paid by brands. We actually don't have Cash App in Canada, but we only have PayPal up here. So that's what that is for. Canada Life is insurance. And then this is my wallet, and then investment app. Obviously I haven't gone on these in a long time, but I still have them. Photos, so this is my my editing. So actually I'm gonna change this to editing because that's what this folder is. So I have CapCut. That is how I edit my YouTube videos. If you guys want a video on that, I'm happy to do one, let me know. Canva and BuzzArt is how I do my thumbnails on YouTube, usually Canva, sometimes BuzzArt. Facetune and FaceApp is how I edit pictures. Creators app is the a file transfer app that came with my camera that I'm filming on right now. And then Files is how I transfer my files to my phone. I usually plug in my SD card adapter and I just do it through that app. It's just easier. This one takes a long time. Canon print is how I print my pictures at home. I have a little selfie printer. YouTube, I have obviously YouTube. If you guys are, I was watching H3 podcast earlier. If you guys are watching this video, you are on my channel, so don't be shy, hit that subscribe button. YouTube Studio is for creators. And then Gmail, this is the Gmail associated with my YouTube. Home, these are my apps at home. So my security cameras, my baby monitor. I haven't been using it because she doesn't actually sleep in her room yet. So yeah, you guys can see it like undownloaded. Google Home, because I have one of those. This is the humidifier app for the baby's room. Hydro, this is for our condo building. Bell for our internet and TV, and then Telus for my phone. I don't click these at all, but I have them because I don't know, I'm signed in, and in case I want to change my channels or something, I have the apps, but obviously I haven't gone on there for a long time. So I'm in this folder a lot. So my Instagram, starting strong. If you guys are not following me, it's actually AK. Once again, don't be shy, hit that follow. TikTok, I'm also on TikTok often. I'm not trying to be on TikTok too much because it's so addictive, but yeah, it's actually AK. I will be better about posting on TikTok. I'm trying. X, I'm trying to maintain my presence on X, but listen, it's hard. I also don't have a lot of people on here like this. I've never really used this often, but yeah, if you guys want me to be more consistent on X and post like more daily, I'm happy to do so. I don't know how to do X and Threads. Like that's like too much for me. So if you guys want to pick one, let me know. Pinterest, this again, see, I was telling you guys, I'm looking up minimalist iPhones. So this, I'm not really maintaining this for a public image. This is just for my personal stuff, but yeah. Threads, so as I was just talking about, I do have one. Facebook Messenger I don't use often, but I have just in case. WhatsApp, Zoom, and Teams are for like online meetings. Obviously I have not used in a while. Linktree is how I link all of my links through social media. And then LinkedIn. Shopping, so this one I narrowed down a lot of apps, so these are the only ones I really use. Amazon daily. Tim Hortons very often. Starbucks very often. Nespresso is when I'm re-upping on my Nespresso coffee, so I'll put in my order through there and then go pick it up in the store. Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes, we know what that is. I do have codes for you guys down below. Etsy, I buy some gifts on there sometimes. Checkout 51 is an app. I have a code for you guys. I haven't used it in a while. My boyfriend does the groceries mostly, so this is money back on your groceries. So basically you just select some of the foods that are like showing up in the app, and then if you buy those items and you take a picture of your receipt, they'll give you money back on it. Sephora, obviously we know what that is. Rakuten is kind of the same thing as money back, so it's money while you shop. So yeah. PC Optimum is for like PC points. Wayfair, shopping, obviously. Honey is to find discount codes. And then Poshmark, I haven't used in a while. I've been meaning to update it, but it's basically like selling your used items. So I've sold clothes on here, I've sold jewelry, purses, but I've been meaning to update it for a while. And then books I do use often because I'm getting to be a reader. 2024, I'm telling you guys. New year, new me. But yeah, I do read often on here, so it's kind of just hanging out here. I don't really have other apps to like put it with, so I will play with that. I like to do for this side here is I keep my music at the top. I was just listening to the Drake and Kendrick stuff going on, but yeah, so I have my music there. I have my weather app here, and then this is all of my electronics. So if I had my AirPods open right now, it would show me the battery life. And then I have my Apple News here. That's pretty much what I have on my iPhone. So if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below. I'm happy to do more videos like this. You guys seem to really enjoy them. So yeah, let me know how you liked this one. If you're gonna try any of these tips and tricks, And also, if you redo your phone and you are inspired by me, definitely tag me on Instagram. I love to see your phone layouts. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you enjoyed this video by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Also, don't forget to check out my description box. I will have videos linked down below. I'm also going to have my socials, discount codes, and Amazon storefront if you are interested. And until next time, just know that I love you, you are valued, and be kind to yourself. Bye guys.